it's Rivka, and today I'm doing the May 21st through the 27th weekly plan with me. And I'm going to start by using the, I don't know, it's not really the borders because it's also what's in between the stickers, but the white sticker paper from in between the stickers that I print. I'm using that to cover up the color at the bottom of the page, as well as I'm going to be doing the numbers at the top. And I've mentioned this in several past videos, I believe, that I used to have like a stash where I used to just cut it off the sticker pages, but now that I'm keeping the sticker pages in a book form, I've been leaving them on the actual page and then just pulling them off as I need them. But I've run out of most of my stash, and the parts, now that I've been designing the sticker pages differently so that there are more stickers per page, there's also less white per page. So I've been running low on those, and you'll see that I'm using like the really thin from in between the stickers and around it, but it's very thin strips, and so I have to use a lot more of them. And it does take more time, but it gets me the desired effect, so it's all good. At this point, I do have to decide if I'm going to just take a full sheet and cut it down to make the white blocks that I want, or if I should just use like whiteout or something. But I think it's in the next several, I'll probably start experimenting. I did just print off some more stickers, so maybe like the next couple, I'll probably have the white sticker paper, but then after that, I think I'm going to try like whiteout and stuff like that, so that I can decide what I actually want to use and what's the most time efficient as well as supply efficient. And then if I do like the whiteout, I might end up using both or switch off, or depending on how big of a space I need to cover. Personally, I don't like to waste, which is why I started using these like the leftover borders and stuff like that. But I started to wonder if it's still like what's wasting more, if I just throw that out, or if like right now it's taking up a lot more time. I do have this sped up quite a bit, but it did take up some of my time, like quite a bit of my time, so is that worth it or not? So I'd love to hear your thoughts about that down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Is it worth it or not? You know, how much waste is okay if, you know, based on your time and what else you could be doing beneficial with your time, that kind of thing. I'd love to hear your thoughts. So now what I'm doing is I just use my finger to push down the white sticker paper. I do that all the time, especially when I'm using more than one, so that it can lay flatter against the page and not stick out like a step. It ends up more like a ramp, so it works better. And now I'm on to the washi to cover that up. And normally I use, when I'm doing two washies up at the top, I will try to do the one that's at the edge first to line it up the best. But I knew beforehand that these two matched, like the sizing of them was okay, so that I wouldn't be cutting off like the elephant or something. And I did want to line it up along the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, so that it was even at that point. So that's why I started with the bottom one and then went to the top. And I'm just using this elephant one at both the top and the bottom. And both this one as well as the this decoration one that I'm laying out actually right now, both of them came in a like a plastic mason jar from Recollections, which is Michael's brand. I had gotten it a long time ago on sale. I think it was like last year, I believe. Anyway, it was a bunch of washi, and it was in a mason jar, and I love mason jars, so it was like just the perfect combo thing for me. And that's where both of those came in. And then the rolls from in that mason jar, it was not a ton of product, but the actual roll, like even the inside cardboard, was fairly wide, so it was taking up a lot of space. So what I did was I rolled it on the mason jar cutouts that you see that I have laminated. And I've done this with several washies anyway, but these ones specifically, because of how much space they took up, I made sure to do this technique with, and it takes up much less space in my washi collection. So there's that, and it's very beneficial, I think. The purple pinkish color, it's more of a, there's like several different kinds of purples. This one's more along the purple pink line as opposed to like the purple blue line. Anyway, that washi is SO Recollections brand. It came in those plastic, what's it called, dispensers, where there's like 7 of them, I believe, in a pack. And again, I got that on sale too. I tend to buy washi on sale if I can at all find it like that, because, well, cheaper washi is much better, in my opinion anyway, as long as it's good quality. And what I wanted to do over here is I'm cutting it down the middle with my scissor. And normally if it's just like a solid color or repeating pattern, I will pull out my, my like, what's it called? My cutter, or like my straight cutter. And usually that cuts it perfectly fine. But with this one, I wanted it exactly down the center of the pattern. And to do that best, this was the easiest way, because I couldn't quite line it up right on the cutting board. That really wasn't working well in my head. Sorry, brain fart. Anyway, I cut it down in half and then put each side along the notes, that sidebar piece. That way it's kind of like it just opened in the middle for the sidebar. Anyway, I thought that looked good, so that's what I did. And I'm, of course, using my 6-inch metal ruler, and it's just I think it's Westcott, if I remember correctly, is the brand of that. Usually you just see the quirk, so I had gotten it from Staples eons ago, and they were only a couple bucks, and I've seen them there since, so I know you can still get them, at least from some company. And so now what I'm going to be doing is I'm putting washi down to kind of finish the look and pull it into the actual spread. And the reason why I skipped one originally was because I wasn't sure if I was going to do a different color on every other one, or if I was just going to use this color. And then I decided I was just going to use this one, so I went back and filled it in. And I did also put it at the bottom because there was that little bit of a white gap between that and the boxes. So I wanted to kind of close it off and make it a more finished, polished look, and that's how I did it. And that's also why I put that little bit of purple along the edge of that one page where there was a little bit more of a space for between the washi, or between the boxes and the edge of the page, so you needed more washi to cover it. Anyway, so I'm putting that down as the borders, and I do think it pulls in the look quite a bit better. Sorry, kind of out of breath now. I did pick this color because I thought it went well with the elephants, like the color on the back of the elephants, so that's where I decided to pull the color from. Elephants aren't exactly my thing, but these ones are kind of cute. I'm not going to cry when this washi's finished, but I'm enjoying it while I have it. There are some washis that, like, I'm going to be sad to see them go, or I have been sad to see them go. It's like, oh no, I finished it, but you also know you loved it so much that you've used it so much. So anyway, now since I covered up the numbers, I am putting them back on the page, and to do that I am using this Dollar Tree alphas, and I don't know if you can still get them at Dollar Tree. I haven't seen them in a while, but for the longest time they were there, and they had them in several colors, so I use them quite often, especially because there was 2 pages in a pack, so it was like a really awesome deal. I did cut them in half to fit how I was storing stickers at that point, so that is why you only see like from you, I think, through the numbers, because I'm only using the number pages at this point. But as you can see with the silver, I bought 2 packs of them because I really liked them, and I liked the silver color. But I thought I had enough of the 2s for this week, and since it's all like the whole week is 20s, and there's even the 22 in there was a lot of 2s, and I knew I had several 2s, so I thought I was good, but then I realized that I didn't once I started the spread. So what I do, and I do this a lot, is I find another number or letter or something like that, and I cut it to make it look like the number that I need. So for this one, I don't remember what, I think I used a Z or something, and I just cut it down, and it looks a little bit different, but because the font's the same, a lot of times they'll look so close that unless you're really looking, you can't tell. Either that, or if I know I'm going to need a lot of them, I'll alternate. But with this one, I only needed one, I think. Yeah, I only needed it for the 27th, so I just left it there and it was all good. But I did start by putting the other numbers down and then going back and putting the 2s everywhere I needed them. And to do this, I am using my Dollar Tree tweezers. I think I said that right. Yay. All right. To put them down because it does help line it up better when my fingers are not in the way. So now what I'm doing right here is I cut it off. I did it off screen because I couldn't, I guess, get it in screen very well. But yeah, I think that used to be a Z, and then I just cut off the edges. It's been a little while since I've done it, and a lot has happened, so I don't totally remember. Anywho, moving right along, as per usual, I am putting down the headers for Tyler, and these are stickers that I just printed and cut out, and I'm putting them on the purple because I think it makes it pop better, and it leaves me plenty of space to write whatever I want in there, and I have been keeping track of several things, not just like what he's doing each day, but like if something happens, all of that, just so that I can keep track of everything. It all goes in here. And so I put down his, and I did it that way so that it would take up the least amount of space. And then I'm going to move on to my fiance's, and that is just his logo. And his logo is bigger, and so it takes up more space, but I haven't had too much of a problem with it. So I'm not, I've been thinking about making it smaller, but I don't really want to make it smaller because then you can't really see the logo as well. So I don't know, it's the perfect size, I think. And I'm hoping it just stays that way so that I can keep using them the way I have them. And I'm, again, using the tweezers. It does help with lining it up easier, and especially when my hands aren't totally working the way that I want them to work. That is the best way I have found to do it. So I use my tweezers a lot now. They almost never leave my desk. It's kind of awesome. Anywho, I'm going to be using the Create 365 book like I normally do, and I just chose a sticker that says Chose Happy, and it is the same colors, like a similar color to the main washi colors, so I thought that was perfect. And now I'm putting down the few items that I know that I must do and the day that I usually do them. So for example, on Monday I do the deep cleaning throughout the house. I do spot clean throughout the week, but that's like the deep clean day, so I make sure to put it down, everything that I'm doing, and yes, that is a toilet paper to mark off the fact that I'm cleaning the bathroom. And the laundry and all of that. I tend to do all my cleaning on one day, and that's Monday because it's right after the weekend. It's the perfect day to clean up after the weekend and everything we've done. So I tend to do that, and then I work throughout the rest of the week. And I also post YouTube videos on Monday and Thursday, at least hopefully. This one will probably be going up Tuesday, and yeah, because I'm running a little bit late. But I hope you guys enjoyed anyway, and stay tuned for watching them even when I post them late. So here I am just marking down that he has a minimum school day and then an open house, and I used a to-do box, but then I just put a school sticker on top of it because it's about his schooling. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm just using a fine liner to write that out, and that's it. I hope you guys have a great week, and stay tuned for more videos from me, and I will see you guys next time. Please subscribe. Bye.